No, she did not. Audio is recording. I am. Your foolishness is just too much. I'm flabbergasted. My gasket is completely flabbergasted. Okay, I'm
Well, better
recording.
get some flubber and fix it.
I am recording, ladies. Okay, now I'm glad you got in touch with my friend because what I'm doing is I'm running a demo for what we would be doing on a 10 contract position. Well, actually, not so much 10 contracts. What we're trying to do is make $500 or 250 on this, and we adjusted the trade from our normal trade parameters. Instead of going for 25 and 75 with the distance of around 20 pips, we're going for strictly the amount of the payoff. So in case right here, we have 10 contracts at right around $25, $75. So we have good pricing on that one. But the 8760 contract were $30. So we have $250 that we can make and around $600 of risk. Now, to cover that risk on either end, the most that we have to make is around $800. So we have in this situation, we're using 13 lots. Now, to have 13 lots, you need $3,683 in margin, but that gives us $210 per pip is what that gives us. So at that high rate of leverage, we only need to get 4 pips to cover the entire 10 contract position. In this case, what we did was we set the pips outside of the contract. So at 87.01 and 80.40.01, right on those outsides, that's where we have our entry level. So as long as price in there, we automatically got them. And if they go outside 4 pips, then we cover the entire thing. Now, doing it this way and using this methodology, we can adjust trades to take any time at any level, at any point in the game. As you can see right now, though, even though that risk is very high, we're now in the positive on this trade, and we are 126.34 on our demo. So we're about half a pip right at it. So we could technically, let's see, we get our it's not showing our P&L on this level, but if we're running the entire show from an in-house position at $168 in profit in forex, and we're less than that on the option that we're trading against, if it's not that, we could close those out right then and still show a profit on both of those as well as the bottom binary, or continue on and let it go. We only need 4 pips. The bad part about using this system, though, is the spread is usually around 3 to 4 pips. So if you put a stop loss on at the same level, then you could be stopped out very rapidly. But if you don't have a stop loss, then you need to be on it manually because you are moving at $210 a pip, and you get a quick drop the other way. Well, that's the end of your account. So it's a trade-off between risk and reward that you have to manage. But this method will work well for high-level accounts, and we can trade them with a less of a time frame. This time frame was 5 hours when we took the trade instead of 18 hours going out with the spread with the pricing that we need. If you look, you see we have 87.40 and 87.60. We're only selling 20 pips because we're actually looking for volatility. I expect one of these two to breach, and we have the 250 for the day. So that's what I'm looking for, and that's what I plan for. That's why the close strikes. So this is one way to do it, and this is one management technique that we will have at our disposal once we start getting into bigger contracts and bigger clients.